there be an unseen war going on against humanity? In this podcast, I share my story on how my dark night of the soul provided me insight and guidance after a traumatic event to rebuild my life. These are excerpts from my third memoir, Mastering the Paradox, from chapter 14, Dark Night of the Soul. Listen now. I collapsed from pure exhaustion while Larry was holding me. It had been several months since I had a solid night's sleep. The night terrors were not the only things that brought misery to me. At times, I felt as though there were jabbing needles into various parts of my body, my back, ankles, and knees. I was zapped with electric shocks with no source. Sometimes the pain from those was so intense that I fell to the ground. One day, a jab caused me to black out, and I landed on the bathroom floor. I was awakened with a voice in my right ear. "Get up," it whispered. I was semi-conscious and in pain, still on the floor, when the voice yelled, "Get up now!" I opened my eyes. There was no one around, so I stayed on the floor. "You're a general," the voice said. "Start acting like it." A general? I responded as I pulled myself into a sitting position and leaned against the toilet. "There's a war raging. People are depending on you." War? What war? All I feel right now is like I've been shattered into a million little pieces, and you say there are people depending on me? I can't even depend on myself. "You need to pick yourself up," the voice commanded. "Start marching." How do I do that? One piece at a time. I don't think I have any pieces. "I'll restore you, but you need to start now." Really? After this mess? I don't think I'll ever be the same again. I've never been this broken before. "You must," the voice stressed. "Once I find a piece, then what?" I replied, still disorientated and groggy from blacking out. "Start with one. Keep building." At every low point from then on, I'd remember the conversation on the bathroom floor and what the voice said about my marching orders. I want to thank you for tuning into this podcast episode. And if you'd like to listen to more of my podcast, you can go to leapintoyourstory.com. And if you'd like to read and purchase my books, you can find them at amazon.com under VP Andersen, and for my nonfiction work, Victoria Andersen. Thank you for tuning into the Leap Into Your Story podcast, where you discover your inner story, break down the process, and meet others who've done it so you can leap into your own story. Remember to visit our website at leapintoyourstory.com and enjoy even more great episodes like this one. Again, while you're there, subscribe and like to us via your favorite social media network. We're looking forward to seeing you next time on the Leap Into Your Story podcast.